welcome to America's Got Talent, Vegas Week, where the 113 acts that made it through our auditions are about to endure the toughest test of their lives. The acts are arriving in Vegas, and everyone's here to compete for the biggest prize in entertainment history. $1 million and a chance to perform their act right here in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. It's been host to some of entertainment's greatest legends and is now home to the biggest reality show winner in worldwide television history. Terry Fator! Last year's winner now has a $100 million deal and has set a high standard for this year's acts. Only the most talented will survive. As all 113 acts make their way through Vegas, they reflect on what a life-changing opportunity this could be for them.
Oh my God, this is just unbelievable. I mean, this is the chance of a lifetime.
This is the greatest moment of my life being here in Las Vegas.
I don't want to let this moment go.
The acts arrive at the hotel where they will be competing for one of 40 spots in the live performance shows in Hollywood. While some of the acts begin training for their big chance, others decide to relax and enjoy Vegas. The acts think they'll all be performing in the morning. But heading to Vegas are three people with some very shocking news.
You know what's at stake here in Vegas? It's not just $1 million. It's a dream come true. It's a life-changing experience. Rags to riches.
Vegas Week's going to be very, very tough this year.
There's a lot of very similar acts of a high standard, which is good for us, but it's not so good for them.
It'll be very interesting, very competitive, and we're going to have to be a little bit brutal.
I have to tell you that some of the contestants are in for a very nasty shock.
But as the judges make their way to the hotel, the acts, without any warning, have been summoned to the performance theater. The acts weren't expecting to see the judges until their first performance tomorrow, but apparently there's been a change of plans.
Hello, and welcome to America's Got Talent, Vegas Week. Now, we've got some good news for all of you. The good news is that one of the acts sitting here in this theater is going to win $1 million and be crowned the best new act in America. Vegas Week is about competing to own this stage. And this year, that prize could be yours.
Okay, now the bad news. This is where things get really tough. The auditions have come to an end, and we've decided that some of you in this theatre right now just don't measure up to the others. Therefore, tonight, David, Sharon, and I will go and review each of your audition tapes and decide who we want to see perform again in Vegas Week and who we want to send home immediately. Tomorrow morning we'll meet you all back here and give some of you the good news, and unfortunately some of you the very bad news that your dream has ended.
Now we've got a long and difficult night of decisions ahead of us. So good luck to you all, and we will see you in the morning.
As the judges head up to the penthouse suite to make their cuts, it's back to their rooms for the hopefuls for a long night of hoping this is not the end of the road.
People just were gulping. You could hear a pin drop.
The nerves are sky high right now.
I don't want to go home to my mom and tell her it's over.
Now the judges must decide who will get to perform in Vegas Week and who they will be sending home in the morning.
Can you believe how many people are here? I just...
No. So we've got to be tough here.
Where do you start?
I know where I start.
Go on.
I'm going to start with him.
I'm just going to pray. I'm going to hope that I can stay tomorrow in Vegas.
People will really have fun watching him.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's watch the tape. He's completely bonkers.
You know, now that I see this guy on TV, I think I have to change my opinion.
We've worked so hard for this, and I don't want to go home yet.
Look, guys, we've got millions of dance acts. We've got to be tough here.
Tonight's going to be prayers, anxiety, anxious. The judges changed the game.
Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Hey, now I heard.
I think his vocals are limited.
He's very fun and very entertaining. But you're right. We got so many good singers this year.
I showed them my heart. I showed them my talent. Just believing that that's enough for them to want to see me again.
So here's where it's going to get tough, because I quite liked her. But then, having seen the other acts, I'm not so sure.
The night is young yet, and I don't see how you can just eliminate her.
We have to.
Oh, that's a crock, man.
I mean, they've got to go.
Oh.
They've got to go, and I think he goes, she goes. We've got to be brutal, though.
No, I think you're right. This is going.
It's 7 a.m. on day 2 of Vegas week, and the acts have been called to the theater to find out who will stay and who will go.
The atmosphere here is very tense. For the acts that get a no, there's no performance, no discussion, just the end of the road.
We're going to be ruining a lot of dreams in the next 10 minutes. So it's not a great feeling. We've got to be tough, and we can't afford to be sentimental about it. This is show business.
Last night, you know, we were going over and over and over again to make sure that we're making the right decision.
On the other hand, they know it's a competition, and I think we made the right choices.
All the acts have been divided into 4 separate groups.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a long and difficult night. We have looked at all the tapes. Sometimes we fought over the tapes. There were split decisions, but we had to eliminate some of you. That's the bad news. The good news is a lot of you will be moving on to this competition, and your dreams could still come true. And I know you're all on pins and needles, so I won't keep you waiting any longer. Group A, you are staying in the competition.
Group B, you will be leaving us today. Group B, I would like you to leave the theater immediately.
As the performers from Group B leave the theater, the news sets in, and they realize their lifelong dream has just come to an end.
I really thought we had a chance.
What do we do to get eliminated?
I wanted this so bad. I mean, I gave it my all.
You're a good person, okay?
Back in the theater, 2 more groups are awaiting the judge's decision, whether they'll perform or be sent home today.
This is where it gets incredibly tough. 2 groups left, C and D. But we've reached our decision about both groups. Group C. You will be I'm afraid you will be staying in the competition. our decision about all of you is